What's up, guys? I'm back with the car related blog. What I wanted to talk about today is my '04 SRT4 Dodge Neon. Haven't been doing much with the car lately. Earlier this year I changed out my fuel system, and 2 days later, after I got the car back from being tuned, the turbo ended up taking a crap on me. So since then it's been sitting, it's been parked, but I've been itching to hop back on that project and get that going again. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of Honda and a lot of Honda related content lately, and I've been posting a lot on the K-Swap, but what got me into turbo cars was a 2002 Dodge Neon that was turbo swap, with a 2.4 drivetrain, the SRT4. And since then, saved up the money. I was able to buy an actual SRT4 Dodge Neon, and I've had the car now for 2 years, and in that 2 years the car's came a long way. So I'm gonna be posting videos on that car as well. Here in a bit I'm gonna go outside and do a complete walk around on the car, how it sits now, and then I want to talk about where I want the car to be in the long run. I'm not looking to make it anything crazy. I want it to be around 400 horsepower. I don't want to stress out the stock pistons and rods that I left in the block when I did the build. I just didn't have the money at the time to upgrade them, but the motor itself does have a lot of very good parts, and I have a lot of time into the car. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna do a complete walk around on the car. I'm gonna name off some parts I have installed on the car. And if you guys are into SRT4 Dodge Neon and you want to see more content on my car, subscribe, leave comments, and I will upload that content for you Dodge Neon guys out there, because I am passionate about the Dodge Neon drivetrain as well. Alright guys, so this is my '04 Eblue SRT4 Dodge Neon. The car is dirty because it's been sitting under the car cover, but this is gonna be its introduction video onto my channel, you could say, since I just started it. So I've had this car now for about 2 years, and in that 2 years it's came a pretty long way, because I bought it stock. Everything you guys are gonna see I've done myself to the car, just from being online, doing the research, seeing what other guys have done and what works. So I took their knowledge and I bought the parts and I slapped it together myself. I do have the front fascia for it, but I do have it off currently. It's in the shed out back, just because the car this year, like I said, I redid the fuel system. I got it retuned and I had it out for 2 days, and then ended up blowing the turbo. So I've had to get it on the trailer on and off, and I just removed the fascia just to make it easier and so I don't damage it, just because it is harder to find rear bumpers and fascias for these cars nowadays. So we're gonna start off with the front end of the car. I do have a Godspeed intercooler that I do plan on replacing. It does hold good boost, it just has that nasty gouge, so for cosmetic purposes I do want it to look good. I plan on getting a Tuner Geeks for the car. I do have a bigger tire setup up front. Nothing too crazy with the motor. Stock pistons and rods, like I said. I have all the fancy DCR strap kit for the bottom end. Balance shafts are deleted. Redid the complete fuel system. We're running a 450 fuel pump with 1200 AGP injectors, full E85 Boomba fuel rail, oil catch can off the valve cover with 10 AM bungs. I was running a custom 9-blade turbo. It was pretty much the equivalent of a big wheel stalker, just with a little more modified, and that's what ended up taking a crap on me. So the turbo is currently removed. I'm trying to decide if I just want to go big turbo, if I want to get that same turbo rebuilt. It does have the battery relocated to the trunk. I did that myself, and that's why it looks so open. Just running a HKS blow-off valve. My head's completely ported, along with my intake and my stock throttle body. I have BC springs and retainers in the head, stock valves, running the Crane 16 camshafts, MPX fully adjustable cam gears, 180 thermostat, and then I do have this custom upper radiator pipe. It's edged. It says Diablo Azul, which means blue devil. The car is rust free, and that was something I was pretty adamant about with me up here in Michigan. You know, it's hard to find nice cars because the salt over time does eat away at them. So we try to purchase clean cars when we find them, just because we are dumping money into them and trying to make them look nice. And if we ever do go to resell them, you know, we want to try to get as much as possible out of them. You know, you're not always going to make your money back on them, but as much as you can, you know. Nothing too crazy going on in the interior. I pretty much left it stock. I got the airbag delete tray, stock steering wheel. I got a Jags racing seat for the driver, passenger still in. The car is not gutted, but I do plan on gutting it maybe here in the future, because I do plan on using this car at that track. You know, it won't be the fastest car out there, but you know, I still enjoy this car very much, and I love destroying V8s with this car and other American cars. You know, they laugh at it, but it surprises them, so it brings a smile to my face. So if you guys want to see more content on this car, like the channel, subscribe, leave your comments. You know, I am knowledgeable on these as well, so if you have any questions or if you need help with your build, you know, go ahead and send me a message and I'll try to guide you, and we can learn together. You know, I don't know everything, but I'm more than willing to show the people that want to learn what I know. So
yeah, SRT for the win.